review with you. And yes, I'm back for more inks. I'm addicted to inks. I love inks. I've started again using them for art, like doodling and stuff like that, and I'm having a blast. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen some of the work I've been doing. So I'm enjoying the process, and I'm also sharing a lot of my inks. I shared them with a friend as well as with my dad, so I'm not feeling so guilty about purchasing new ones, and I just couldn't resist. What can I say? So I wanted to share this with you guys because I just think the inks are yummy, and I just wanted to share because that's what I do. I want to share. So the first one, before we get into this big box, the first one is the Pelican Ink of the Year. I got this one from Pen World, and it's getting sold out pretty much everywhere, and it was the same color as my M200, so I had to get it. And even though I've got already 11 pen inked up and I'm trying to reduce that, I'm pretty good because I've got 2 that are not from the 30 inks, so that means I'm down to 9 ink pen out of the 30 inks 30 days. So pretty good considering that we're the 6th of July, so only 6 days after. So I'm pretty happy. I've been writing a lot, journaling a lot. I needed it, and like I said, I've been doing some art, and I've also started copying a book. So I like to practice my handwriting, and I think my handwriting is improving. And so I saw that that's a process that you can do, is just copy a book. And so I started doing that with a book that's part of my 1,000 Books to Read Before You Die, which is the War of the Worlds from H.G. Wells. I've read already an H.G. Wells novel when I was a teen, but I haven't read any of his books since then. So I had it in my collection because at one point I was reading a lot of those books, and it's still a book that I haven't read, and it was part of my reading list. So I figured, well, I'll write it, and that way I read it at the same time. What I'm noticing though is I'm having trouble reading and then writing. So I probably will read a page and then write it, because when I'm trying to read and write at the same time, it's not working. So there's going to be some adjustments to be done. So anyway, this is from Pen World, and it was really not expensive because they're based in Europe, so obviously less expensive than it was here, and that was a really good thing. So that's one, and we'll be inking up this pen. So this will be my 12th pen, but this one will be part of my lineup of pens for July, which I'm hoping to work on soon if I can finish the other pens that from the 30 inks in 30 days. But this box, this beautiful box, I just had to share it with you guys because it's a small company from the States called Birmingham Pen Company. If you know anything about fountain pen inks, you probably heard of them because, well, they're well known. But it's a smallish company, and I just love the care they put into everything, and I wanted to share with you guys because I think it's important to support the small guys, and so therefore I really wanted to share it with you guys. So there's this beautiful little sticker that says for the best experience, open box from this side, which I think is super nice. And then you open it up, and this is what you see. Isn't that cool? And so there's a little fountain pen paper clip, which I just think is adorable. And then there's this letter, and then underneath there's a packing slip. But the letter says, "Thank you so much for the opportunity to earn your business today from the Birmingham Pen Company. As an operation with 2 full-time employees, we really appreciate the support. We've prepared this package for you with care prior to ending it to our local carrier. If there's something we can do to improve this experience for you, we're available to help right at, and they give their address. Your complete satisfaction with this purchase is guaranteed. With every regards, thank you again for becoming a meaningful part of the Birmingham Pen Company story and for keeping our lights on another day. With gratitude, Mom. Isn't that sweet? And it's just, and then there's the 68 tomo river paper, maybe used to test pen and ink. I mean, like, the attention to details is just really, really awesome. So there's that. Whoops. And then I just want to put my paper clip back before I lose it, because I really want to keep that paper clip. It's just too cute. Plus I want to take an Instagram picture. So then there's this beautiful little card, and it's cork. Really pretty, which says thank you for your business. If you've enjoyed this experience, please share it with a friend. Well, I'm sharing it with all you guys, so a lot of friends. And then they give a postcard. And you know me and postcards. So I just think that's such a nice touch. So there's that. And then you open this up, and you know that I'll be using this, because that's what I do. I use up everything. When I placed the order, there was a special where they would give you a little cleaning cloth with every order up until July 5th, I think. And so I got my little cloth. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. They're based in Pittsburgh, in case you're wondering, because that's what it says. So there's this, and then it's all nicely packaged. So I didn't even open it up, and it's all cushiony, and it's all paper, so it can all be recycled, which is just amazing. And this is amazing material. So obviously I'm going to keep all of this, because I reuse all the packaging material for my orders. And then you've got these beautiful little boxes. I didn't go crazy. I took the smaller size. Doesn't say on there, but well, I guess we'll see on the bottle how many mLs it is. Oh, and then there's a puzzle. Solve the puzzle. Redeem for one free 30 ml bottle. That's so fun. And you get the coupon code. That's amazing. That's so cool. Such a nice little touch. Like I'm telling you, it's all the little individual touch, which I had never purchased from them. Oh, and there's another little note here. I had never purchased from them. Thank you for the privilege to prepare your package today. Our goal is to earn your business as a customer for life. Your complete, outright, and unrelenting satisfaction is guaranteed. We've got your back. I love that. Our ambition is to deliver an exceptional experience, and your feedback is extraordinarily valuable to our success. Empower us with your thoughts and opinion at the feedback link on our website footer. That is just awesome. And this looks almost like it's one of those papers that absorbs the ink. So yeah, I had a lot of trouble purchasing only this amount of ink, because seriously, there was so many pretty ones. It was really, really difficult. And I didn't even get all the pink ones. I wanted to get more pinks, but I had to kind of, like I said, limit myself, because, you know, it's already a pretty good amount of bottles. I mean, we're talking 8 bottles here. Oh, that's funny. This one says wishy-washy formula guidance for ink use. This ink is designed exclusively for contact with fountain pen and paper. Clean from most of the fabric with soap and water. So I got the 30 ml bottles. So this is the Kingfisher Wishy-Washy. I love their bottles, they're very pretty. Then I got Psychedelic Magenta. And I'll bring you guys a little bit closer so you can see better. Then I got Gooseberry. This is obviously going to go into my month of, definitely going into my month of, I can't speak, September. For sure. Not keeping all the bottle, the packaging, but I'll keep one for the picture that I want to do. Angelfish, I just had to get that one. Oh my god, it's so yummy. Oh, here's another Wishy-Washy ink. This one is sterling silver. I'm not usually a gray person, but the fact that it was sterling, it looked really interesting. So, okay, open that one the wrong way. This is cooked spinach, and clearly a green. And then I've got horseradish mustard, which is also not an ink that I would usually purchase, but it looked really good. And then finally Supercell, which is just, yeah, looked really interesting. Okay, so we've got all of these, and we also have the Edelstein, the Pelican ink to swap out. And this one too, I will keep the bottle, I'll keep the packaging, but just for the picture, because it's very pretty. And I really love that bottle. It's so pretty. And look at the shimmer. Oh my god. Shimmer. Okay, that's going to be so much fun. Oh, I'm excited. Feels so good to get inks. I know that a lot of you guys don't get it. And that's okay. I just, those colors and just putting pen to paper, it just brings me so much joy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we're okay. We've got 9. I don't like reusing the same paintbrush in my pen right away. So I will be starting. I don't know if I've got a Pelican. I don't think I have a Pelican. Sorry about that. I don't know why they're barking. Really don't know. They must have heard something. Pelican. I do have one, so this will go there. And I know for sure I don't have any Birmingham, so I need to start with a page. So I'll put this here as a reminder. These are my blotter papers. I know it's not the best, but that's what I've got to work with. And I'm all for using what you've got. And this is the last page of my traveler's notebook, so it's a good thing we're here. And so this is that, and we will be writing in my Rhodia notebook as well. And I think to make it less bulky on my desk, I'll remove it from its from the folder, just for the time being. I like using my covers, but for this time I think it's going to be better. Oh, so yummy, the eggs. Yeah, God, really, really love it. Not sure, I don't think I shared with you guys. I think I shared the Van Diemen's ink, but I don't think I shared the Paladin Evergreen unboxing. Oh well. Okay, so we've got this, we've got that, so we're all set up for this part of it. My husband, I don't know what he's doing. And then I need to have my swatches. So I'll take 8. It's actually 9 that I should be taking, so I took 9. And once we've swatched them, then I'll see if I can pull out maybe some comparison. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I love playing with colors. I'm trying to pull out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. Amanda does it, does the swatches on a Moleskine. I don't want to use my Moleskine to do the swatching, just because I do use my Moleskine to do drawings and stuff. So I don't want to waste it. Not that it's wasted, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to be using this paper here to do the swatches. It's just a regular composition notebook that comes from the dollar store, so I'm thinking it's pretty good. And it's going to give me the chance as well to try it out and see how the paper is. This one is from Brazil, so I don't know if it's as good as what Marilyn's using. Kind of jealous of the beautiful cheap papers that can be found in the US. Obviously, I'm using a very small brush, so not helping my cause. And okay, so there's that. And it's dripping, so let's keep it here for 2 seconds, because anyway I'm going to be writing it the name. So I'll put a swab here and a swab here. I like Rhodia paper, even though it bleeds through a lot of the times. As you can see here, there's a big ghosting. Like, it's not just ghosting, it almost stains the other piece of paper. And obviously I'm going to use this here to do art, as I usually do. But I will also be using this book here. That's why I wanted to do it here, because I figure I can use that book as well now for backing my my cards and stuff. So this is I can't spell. Okay, so Birmingham Pen Co, and it's super so. Oh, it's a pretty color. It's a pretty teal type of color. And again, I think I'm gonna run out of space to put them so that they can dry. So this is cool, and it's super soft. I'm going to put the Birmingham Pen Co at the top so I don't have to write it on the full page. It's a yummy color, and it actually reminds me of the color of my traveler's notebook. Okay, so close off that bottle before I make a mess. And put it aside, it's been done. Let's get the next one. I should have put the date. I forgot. Oh well. We're gonna go with cooked spinach. Oh, it's gonna be yummy. I can tell from this. It's a beautiful green. Staying on top of the paper. Oh, that's almost the color of my my pen, my dip pen. Marc-Paul,
Oui.
je filme.
Ah.
Je filme et ta musique est très forte.
Ok. C'est comment ça?
Okay, and this is cooked spinach. Feels a lot more blue than what my spinach looks like when it's cooked, but yeah, I guess it depends on how you cook it. I don't know. So, cooked spinach. Those go well together. Now this one I'm curious about. The horseradish mustard. It looked like it was going to be a brownish, yellowish green. So let's see. It was reminding me of my Pelican. Yeah. I'm not sure that this is... I've got a feeling that my brush might have been contaminated. Might not have been cleaned properly. Let's pull out another one and see just in case, because I've got a feeling that it's not coming It's not coming out the way it's supposed to. But maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, it's pretty much the color, but I'll still do another one just because I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think there was a bit of green on my paintbrush. But look at that versus this pen. I mean, it's pretty close, and that's what it reminded me, and that's why I got it, because it just felt like it would be a really good match. At the time when I purchased that, I had not seen the color of the year from Pelican, but it's still a color that I really like, so and it's not a color that I usually go for. My husband's watching stuff about the hockey game. We're really rooting for the Canadians. And we shall see how they do tonight. They managed to stay in the finals last time, but we're hoping that they're gonna stay again tonight. They need to basically win 4 games in a row, which we know is hard to do. But it'd be really cool. We haven't had a Stanley Cup in Montreal for quite a long time, so everybody's going a bit bananas over it. So then we've got sterling silver. I'm very curious about that one. Very curious. Oh, it's a lot more brown than I expected. Whoops, I forgot to write the name of horseradish on the other one. Oops. Okay, so we'll write that before I forget. Okay, so we took care of this one. Better be careful with the other one open. Ah, it does dry a lot more silver. Now it makes sense. That's a very interesting ink. Very interesting. Check that out. It looks brown, but then it dries really into this gray that fits with its name, basically. Oh, I'm running out of place to put these things. I really, once I redo my space, I really need to have a space to put all of these swaps, because this is ridiculous. I have no space to put anything right now. Okay, so I'm gonna just open up a drawer and I'm gonna put it there. So in the brush, it turns silvery color like almost right away. This is gonna be a really amazing taupey grayish color. A lot more to my liking. I told you guys how I'm not a super fan of gray inks, but that one I think is gonna get my heart. Okay, next card. I'm gonna be missing one, so pull out another one. Okay, next card, Kingfisher. Looked really awesome. And I'm not even in frame. Okay. It's a beautiful blue. Eee! Oh boy, that was almost a disaster. A disaster in the making. Me and open bottles of ink. Yeah. So it's a beautiful blue. That's kind of a bit in the, yeah, not at all. What can I say? I'm in the same type of range most of the time, just because that's the type of color I'm attracted to. And let's be honest, like if I'm gonna buy a bottle of ink, I'm really gonna try to buy a bottle of ink that I know I'm gonna like really want to use, or be wanting to share. These are not so big, so they can go fast. My Imperial Purple from Diamine is almost like it's halfway gone, so it does happen that I use it up. But at the time I didn't have as many inks as now, so now I can do more variety. So this is Psychedelic Magenta. Let's check that out. That was the most pink that I got. Like, I didn't go, because I'm looking for the inks that I want to use this month of September, and I thought this kind of is a bit of the violet side, so that was my thinking behind it, that maybe depending on how it came out, it might be one that I could actually use in the September lineup. Already planning September. However, this being said, I really don't know what I'm gonna do for the pen, because I really like the fact that I don't have as many pen inked up, and I'm almost finished a lot of them because of the fact that I use only Coecos. Whoops, psychedelic. But I don't want to use Coecos this fall. So, because I've done it, like I'd like to use other regular pens. So I'm gonna have to see how I fill them up, because I do not want to have like 30 pens inked up at the end of the month. However, this being said, if I use purples and violets, let's be honest, I love that color so much. But I will be missing my teals. So I will probably want to have some teal in the month of October. Which means that by that time I'll be fed up of the purple, just in time for Halloween, when actually purple would be a good ink to use. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. Okay, so then talking of purples, now we've got Gooseberry. And this one should fit the bill of what I need to use in my pens in the month of September. Oh yes, that will be perfect. Paper's moved. Yeah, compared to that, this looks really pink. It doesn't look at all violetish. We shall see. I'm gonna take like the most purplish colors I've got in my stash, and that will be that. And if I run out of purple inks and violet inks, well, I'm gonna go with pink, because that's the closest after. Yeah, that one is going to be perfect for that month. And you can see that one like really bled through. So this one would probably like totally annihilate my Kukuyo notebook. I always say the wrong name, but it's Kokuyo. Kokuno is all the other stationery related items that I have. Okay, so that is there. And then the last but not the least is one that looks to be really sheening, and I hope it is, because I love those sheens. So it's a blue. So yes, I do love blues, but I need them to be interesting. And this one is supposed to be quite interesting. So we shall see if it is as it was supposed to be. Seems very, very wet on the brush, like incredibly wet. I really dipped that brush deep. Ooh. That piece of paper is going to be ready for art, like really ready. I won't need to do another ink session to it. It's the paintbrush that doesn't want to empty out. Okay, so got that. Whoops, I need to write the name. So this is Birmingham Pen Co, and it's angel fish, and it's gonna be a Sheena. So we'll put that aside to dry. And angel fish. Okay, so now we're down to this, and I'm not gonna need this here because I'm actually gonna ink up a pen. So I will use that pen to do the writing. Wow, I love that so much. I should have thought of doing that before. I've been watching Amanda, for, well, I don't know why I keep saying Amanda, but I've been watching Amanda forever. Well, forever, for a long time now. And so, this should have come to me as an idea to do this, but I don't know, it was just not coming. So let's shake this up. It does get into the ink a lot faster than Diamine inks, or even Van Diemen's ink. I don't know if it settles as fast. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a gorgeous ink. Oh, no, I'm okay. Oof, I got worried. In this book, it's okay. It's this one that would not have been okay. So now I need to kind of clip this here. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is such a beautiful, beautiful ink. I'm gonna have to shake it again before I do anything, but that is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing in that pen. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to ink it up. When I saw it, I was like dreaming of inking this pen up in it. Nah, it's not picking it up fast enough. The ink is, I'm not dipping it far enough in the bottle. I want some of the sheen, so I don't want all the sheen to drop. Okay, I got a good fill this time around. And I didn't mess up my pen too much. Perfect. Just like that. Oh, this is such a gorgeous ink. I'm so happy I got it. So this is Pelican. And usually I post this pen. So Pelican. Delstein, and it's golden barrel, and just beautiful, 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 beautiful ink. Okay, close this off. So this is Pelican. And it's Stein. And it's the ink of the year. (2021), and it's called Golden Barrel. Oh my god, the sheen on this thing, yeah, it's just the sparkly goodness of this is just, oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so we need to write this down here. So this is Stein, and it's ink of the year 2021, and it's Golden Barrel. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. I cannot begin to tell you guys how gorgeous this is. This is pure gold in an ink, like pure gold. Look at that. Stunning, stunning. I wonder what the chromatography would be, because here where it's pooling, I see a lot of reddish color to it. I'd like to dry, so I'll put that aside so that it can dry. Meanwhile, this is what it looks like on rhodia paper. So you've got the Pelican, the Golden Barrel, and then you've got all the other yummy colors. Obviously this, because it's rhodia paper, it's beige colored, which kind of, oh, I miss sharing this with you guys. But the ink now is at this level, so I've emptied out quite a bit, which is pretty cool. So we're July 6th, and this is from, whoops, purchased at World, and these are all from I don't know if you can get Birmingham inks anywhere else than through them. I do not know. So yeah, so I'll keep this open as well somewhere else if I can find a spot, because obviously I want it to dry. But oh my god, this pen is gorgeous. This ink is gorgeous, and it's just so perfect for this pen. Just so perfect for it. Like, just, oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's look at our inks that we've got. So we've got Supercell. We've got Cook Spinach, which now really looks like teal, which is surprising. And we've got Angelfish, which is not finished drying, and it's quite a sheener, which was to be expected. Then we've got Gooseberry. Then we have Magenta, Kingfisher, Sterling Silver, and Horseradish Mustard. So we will start with these two, I think. These three maybe. This one for sure will be in the blues. This more in the yellow, in the greenish, yellowish, I don't know. This for sure in the greens and in the purples. So definitely not going to be looking at these. Okay, put this aside before I put my hand in it. Okay, so you can see like they're in the same type of bluish greenish colors. This one probably has more blue to it. This one is more pale. Similar type of feeling, however. Okay, so my page of inks that would look like that. I have this one here that I put in the blue, which is Ham from Colorverse. And let me pull out the full sheets. So none really of my other blues fit with this. These are way too blue. So then in these, there's Krishna Monsoon Sky, which is a bit similar, but this one feels like it has more gray to it. And I have Krishna Kozal, which is a lot more bright. Same with this one. Krishna Sky at Night. But again, this one feels more green to me than blue. I have Robert Oster, the Cult Blue. But that one has definitely a lot more gray. And let's see in the samples if I have anything that looks similar to it. This one for sure will be close to that. Might as well pull it out at the same time. And this might be close to this one. I don't see really anything that really is close to it other than those. Like they're all more green or more blue. Like this one is Ferris Wheel Bluegrass Velvet. This one definitely has more grayish color to it. Maybe this one. This one is Eau de Nil. And then you have Aurora Borealis. But it feels more green. Yeah, it feels more green than it does here. So that is definitely one that I don't have like another one like really the same. Then we've got Kingfisher, and I feel like a lot of these are going to be similar, except for like this one is not at all the same. The Called Blue is like definitely not the same. See, like I would have compared this with this maybe, but this one is more pale. Maybe more like this, like Eau de Nil from Diamine. And let's see if there's another one that I didn't pull in the previous Like there's Blue Nose Bear, but it's, again, it's not quite the same. This has more green to it. And in my blues, I don't have any that are that type of blue either. So yeah, those would be the closest I have to anything that would be. I really don't have anything else that compares to it. So let's put this aside, so save myself a headache of having to figure out where they go. I suppose there. So that, and then this here goes in. Okay, so then the next one we've got is cooked spinach, and the one that reminded me the most of it was Birmingham Pen Company Clear Refined Petroleum. Like, it's got similar tones, and I really wanted this color, so I'm quite happy that I got this one. It reminds me a bit of this one as well, but this one has a lot more blue. Then you have my favorite Diamine Peacock Flare, which has, yeah, it's not the same. They're definitely not the same. I've got Colorverse Pale Blue Dot. No, I feel really the one that is the closest would be this one. Which I was super blessed to get from Sarah Katie, because I love that sample so much, and it's just so perfect for my Franklin Christoph pen. Okay, so we'll put that aside. Then we've got Birmingham Sterling Silver, which is very interesting because it goes down brownish, copperish almost, and it has sheen of it. But then it becomes like this rich gray. It reminded me a bit of this one, which is Colorverse Under the Shade. Other than that, I don't have a ton of gray inks because I'm really not a huge fan of them. So let me check what I have. Let me put back some of this. Some of my pages, so I'm not all messed up. Okay, so in the grays, I really don't have that many grays. I can pull them all out. This is Stone Gray from Faber-Castell. Then you've got Krishna pencil. You've got, which is much more pale, Jacques Herbin Gris Orage. Then you have Sparkling Shadows, which is a lot darker. Patriot's Gunpowder. Like these two, I've classified them in gray, but they could almost be black, but I didn't feel like they were black. So yeah, those are all the inks I've got. So it's very different. The closest I've got is this one, which was a sample that I got. So quite fun to have this one. And it's dark enough that I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Much more than this. This is really pale. And the one that's the most pale is this one, the Agate from Lamy. I have to put it in a pen. Like, I've tested it out, but I didn't put it in the pen, so I don't know how it would be in a pen. But it's not, I wasn't impressed with the color when I got it because it was on special, and I didn't have a lot of grays, but I'm not super impressed by it. Okay, now in the purples, I should have more. You've got this one, which is Diamine Mobodo's hat, which I can never pronounce, which is not it. Trying to go through my samples first. Got Soft Snow of Oara from Kyoiro, but this one is darker for sure. I've got Tender Purple from Waterman, but not at all the same. So let's go into my purples. Got Sea and Storm from Krishna, which is a bit in the same type of colors. Wild Cherries. I've got Merlot. It's kind of like in the middle of all of these. And none of the other ones like look the same. So it's very different from all my other colors, which is always awesome. Always happy when I have colors that are not in what range I've got already. So I can actually store it right away because I've got a spot here. So now my page of purples is finished. Just yummy goodness. So I love this type of colors. So that's that. Then this one, this magenta, it's definitely more pink, so it's gonna go with my pinks for sure. Reminds me of Krishna Winter, but it has more pink to it. Maybe a bit like Luscious Pink from Dryden. Then you've got Yamabudo. Irushizuku Yamabudo. And got Little Bob, which is more purple. This one for sure I could probably use, like, it's more of a violet to me. I will probably include like stuff like this or like this, like the darker colors like that. I would probably include in my September month. I can't speak today. Don't know what's going on. Okay, so then, so we can put that one aside already as well. I don't know where my swatch is from. Just realized I'm missing all my swatch from Van Diemen's. And I don't know what happened to them. I'm gonna have to find them. That's strange. What did I do with them? Then this angelfish, which is very much a sheener. So kind of like nitrogen. Or I've got Krishna Moonview. I have these two little Diamine Little Herby, which you can't see. But that one is much darker. Has a lot more red to it. This has a lot more blue. Happy Holidays. A little bit similar, but this one is brighter. Jack Frost. It's also lighter. So I would say that the Diamine midnight hour, definitely darker. So I would say that the closest I've got would be probably these two, but the blue is not the same, and the level of the red content versus blue is not the same. So for sure it's a new one in my collection, and it makes sense that it be there. Now if I had my Van Diesel Van Diemen inks swatches, then I might have had one similar, but I don't know where I put them. And I'm sure I swatched them, because I put them in my books. So if I put them in my book, I have to have swatched them. So I don't know. This is worrisome. Gonna have to re-swatch them if I can't find them. And this one I can't store away because it's all wet, and it's gonna take forever to dry, I think. This one in the greens and yellows, I really don't have a lot of that. So I've got Safari from Diamine. I've got Australis Tea. And I've got Colorverse Brain. Maybe that one would be close. And that's pretty much it. I don't have any other ones that are close to this. Like I said, I really don't have a lot of green. I haven't even completed, haven't completed at all the second portion of the sleeve. I've got 9, 10, 11, 12 so far, and now 13 with this one. And this one in the beautiful golden yellow. The only one I have is this one, which is comparable, and is the Van Diemen Eastern Cave Wilderness series, but this one is a lot more orangey. And then you've got Apache Sunset, which you can see is a little bit, but it's definitely more orange. So yeah, I'm super excited about that one. It's really beautiful. Beautiful. I'm really happy I didn't miss out on it. Definitely wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful ink to write with. And it looks beautiful in my folder. So that's it, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed looking through those inks with me and just swatching. It's probably a super long video. Let me put something so that you've got something to look at. It's probably a super long video, but I hope that it inspired you to go and check out Birmingham Pen Company. A really amazing service. Like, I can't say it highly enough. So definitely go and check them out. And that is it for me. Bye!